Oh boy, okay. Wanted to go live right before this game ended. He had 6-2, two guys on. They just brought Luke Weaver in, base Juan Soto. Now, he's on. Two guys are on. The runners on second and third with Juan Soto up. There's two outs. Luke Weaver just came in. Here we go. Santos couldn't complete the ninth, and we are in the top of the ninth inning. So we'll see what happens here. Got runners on second, third, Lindor's on second, and somebody's on third. I'm not sure who it is, but Juan Soto's up. Two guys on. So, and then after him is Pete Alonso. Okay, and the 0-0 pitch to Soto. Weaver is foul ball. Strike one. 0-1. Oof. Soto's 0 for 1 with 3 walks and a steal today, and a run scored. He's walked 3 times, so the Yankees have neutralized him for the most part. Jack, what's happening, Jack? What's good? And the 0-1 pitch to Juan Soto. Pop it up. This should do it. This should end the game. Game over. Yankees win 6-2. Oh, boy. Put over the box score here. Let's get this going. All right, the Yankees took game 1. They've already have a better record this year against the Mets than they did last year, where they swept both series. They were 0-6 against the Mets last year. They've already won 1 game, and Soto was the last out of that game. That's fantastic. Now, let me just switch over to the Knicks. They're up by over 30 points on the Celtics heading into the fourth quarter. So, as long as they keep doing what they're doing, there's a chance they could close this series out at Madison Square without having to go back to Boston, which is fantastic. A shout out to everybody. Jack, Beagle, Peanut. What's going on? What is going on? Jonathan, there he is. Right. Now, let's box score this, okay? Let me pull it up. Carlos Rodon pitched well. I mean, he fought through 5 innings. He worked hard in those 5 innings, but this is a pesky, pretty high intense lineup, so I'm not surprised. But he went 5, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 5 Ks. Had 102 pitches. So, and then Johnny Loizaga came in. He's back. Threw a clean inning. Mark Ladder Jr. came in, threw a clean inning. Devin Williams came in and threw a clean inning with 3 strikeouts. And then Yerry De Los Santos came in through 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And then Luke Weaver came in. And the Knicks are up 92-57. We are in the fourth quarter now. And Luke Weaver came in with 2 pitches. And game over. Yankees win. Offensively, Trent Grisham 0 for 3. Aaron Judge is 2 for 4. He's batting .414. Cody Bellinger 3 for 5. He's up to 242 now. Paul Goldschmidt was 2 for 4. He's batting .349. Jason Dominguez 0 for 2 with a RBI. Anthony Volpe 0 for 3. Austin Wells 0 for 3. Oswald Peraza 0 for 3. Yorba Davis 1 for 4. Now, they didn't get a ton of hits. The Yankees had 8 hits, but they walked more than they struck out today, which is a good thing. So the Yankees, they beat the Knicks with a lot of small ball today. No home runs, but a lot of hits, a lot of aggressive base running, moving guys over, hitting runs. So this is exactly the type of Yankees win that we needed against the Mets. So, yeah, it's 92-62. The Knicks are up by 30. I got the back. Hello, Susan. How are you, Dev? What's going on, Dev? Yep. Yeah. 2 point for 94-62. Consigliere, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. That's right. Yankees won, Soto 0. And he got booed pretty heavily today. And I wish the Yankees fans weren't like saying F1 Soto, F1 Soto. I don't think that's necessary, but I'm not surprised they did. So, I'm just hoping that they cheer Trent Grisham more than they do Juan Soto. But he seemed to take it in stride, Juan Soto. So, and I think he'll be fine, one way or the other. Lorenzo, Hawkeye, the made men are in the building. Yeah, if the Yankees win one more game, they get the series. So, yeah. And let's see if it's been confirmed yet. As of earlier, the pitching hadn't been decided yet. Yeah, it's Griffin Canning versus Clark Schmidt tomorrow. Griffin Canning versus Clark Schmidt. So Clark Schmidt was originally scheduled to pitch Sunday, and now that's been moved because Max Fried's now projected to throw on Sunday against David Peterson Sunday night game of the week, ESPN. According to this now, Max Fried was originally scheduled to throw on Tuesday, but it's now been moved. It looks like according to this to Sunday. So, yeah. Yeah, Juan handled it like exactly right. He handled it like a pro. Yo, Ace, yo, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? Yep, it was a good game, gentlemen. You guys did good, great by plays. I listened in on, I listened in on you guys working around the house, but I listened in all on all both you guys, Ken and Ace. Yes, indeed, and Max too, and the NFE kind of floated around to you guys. Yes, indeed. I was doing dinner duty. I got 2 sick kids now instead of 1, so doing a lot of busy day. Doing well, Robert. Man, how you doing? Stay on here and see. It's 99-65, 9-9-25 left. The Knicks are up by 34 points. This is exactly what they need to do to close this thing out. I am of the belief that they needed to close it out here because I didn't, if they went back to Boston for 7, I think Boston would have probably won. And which I, definitely want them to close it out here because they have a big task ahead of them at Indiana Pacers if they take this serious. Pacers are 9, and Pacers eliminated them last year. So this is a good start. And I mean, it was a non-flashy game opening win for the Yankees. They played small ball. They managed their own game, and they did a pretty good job in neutralizing Lindor, Soto, and Alonso, which they need to do. I mean, Vientos, hit a little bit. Nimmo hit him a little bit today, and that was pretty much it. So the Red Sox lost again. Yeah, we'll keep taking it. We'll keep taking it. 101-68. No, 104-68 now. They're up by 36 points now. Big time. That's big. This is big for the Knicks. Wow. They needed to capitalize on Jason Tatum not being here. So they definitely need to do that. I think that's the only game today. I mean, yesterday, let's say Minnesota eliminated the Golden State Warriors, right? And then you have Denver. The Denver Nuggets and Oklahoma City Thunder are tied 3 games up each. So games Sunday for those guys. The winner of that will go up against Minnesota in the Western Final, while the Knicks likely going to be facing the Pacers, and that's the Final 4. And the winners of those series go to the NBA Finals. So right around the corner. Right around the corner. Some good basketball. Yeah, 25 years, Lorenzo. The last time they've been in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, the Pacers is not going to be an easy feat either. It's going to be either the Knicks or the Pacers going to the finals. So that's awesome. That's really awesome. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Buckeye. That's his beatdowns, right? Yeah, they have about 9 minutes left in the game. Yeah, right, exactly. And that was what it was. It's just aware plays, just awareness on the base paths, good defense. It was good. This is a good way to open up the series in a non-flashy way, and instead of scoring 20 runs, and if Max Fried is thrown on Sunday, then they have a really good chance of winning the series. They do. Yes, indeed. The Knicks will have home court. Do they really? Would they against the Pacers? Wow. Mine too, Susan. Totally bleeds for the Red Sox. The Red Sox. Yep, I know. But what are your thoughts, gang? You happy with this opening win? I mean, like, Carlos Rodon, he hung in there for 5 innings. So Angels have a 2-0 lead over the Dodgers. All right. Be nice if the Angels took out the Dodgers. All right. The dead Sox. As long as the Yankees keep capitalizing on these opportunities to lengthen the lead in the American League East, and they keep winning games like this, they're going to be in a good spot. And like Paul Goldschmidt, brilliant defense today, unbelievable catch over his shoulder, heading to right field. And he had a clutch hit earlier, scored Dominguez, and Cody Bellinger got 3 good hits. So he's really heating up. He was hitting like 185 like 3 weeks ago. Now he's in the 240s. So and he's an 11-game hitting streak now. Cody, 11-game hitting streak. So yeah, what do we got here? All right, they're about to come back to the game here. I guess it was a long time out or something. Yes, indeed. I know. It is kind of catchy that sucks. You got that right, Consigliere. Goldie is a stud. It's absolute stud. Uh-huh. These timeouts, the NBA timeouts are like 10 minutes long. What's going on here? Yeah, exactly. Rodon held it together, got out of jams, which he needed to do. So he showed me something there too. And the bullpen held it down. They didn't use a bunch of the guys, and like Johnny Loizaga is back now. They did option out the DFA Tyler Matzek, so and he can either accept this assignment and go to the minors and stay with the Yankees, or decline his assignment and become an outright free agent. So those are his two choices. So we'll see. Yeah, Lasagna was solid. I? That's a good question, David. I don't know yet. I guess if he continues to play this way, Yankees will probably try to bring him back. At this point, he's probably going to go on a year-to-year basis, and then at some point just retire. But he looks good. He looks locked in. And he's a perfect fit here too. And this is where Cashman should get credit for not signing Christian Walker and signing Paul Goldschmidt instead. Cashman does not get credit for the move he does. And that was a move. This was the right move here. Paul Goldschmidt. Christian Walker came at a qualifying offer, would have cost draft picks and a lot more money on a 3-year deal. So this was the right deal for the Yankees. And it also keeps him, keeps him in position to do something. So pursue someone else for first base if they want to do that. 11 straight for the Twins. Unbelievable. CWE. Yeah, I mean, Soto played it. He did a good job playing it cool, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, damn, I probably shouldn't have left. But again, it's only 2 months into this, a month and a half into the season, so I don't know how much regret he's actually having. But I'm guessing he might be surprised that the Yankees are playing this well without him, right? Yes, he is. Belly's heating up, and the Goldie is locked in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Too many brain farts. Exactly right. Yeah. Volpe had a sack arm. Yes, he did. Opposite field sack fly. Yep. Yeah, you might be right, CWA, but he also let the Mets offered him preferential treatment to his mom and his entourage and all this other stuff, and the Yankees wouldn't do that. So, oh well. They wouldn't do it for Judge, they wouldn't do it for Jeter. Why are they gonna do it for Soto? He's only been there for a year. Yeah, and Soto was smiling. He was getting along with his teammates, and I can't see Soto like having tantrum and meltdown and stuff like that anyway. So he's a cool character, Juan Soto. He definitely is. He definitely is. But they did boo him. They booed him every time he got up. Yes, they did. And yes, he is, golly. Cody Bellinger's getting hot at the right time. 104.68, 8:18 left in the game. Knicks Celtics. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Too. He'll regret it until he looks at his bank account. Yeah, he's making about $4 million, over $4 million a month. So almost $5 million a month. I think he'll be okay. Yeah. We are, Jake Boss. We're having more productive outs. We're having just, working the count more. Games like this, we're walking more than we're striking out, which was a rarity for last year. So I like the fact that we're doing this. So, yeah. Devin Williams was good. 3 strikeouts, 14 pitches. He was good in the 8th. And, 7:40 left in the game. And 3-point attempt, Boston, nope, didn't go. Yep. Still 104.68. Yep. No, he's not. Buckeye, he's not close to Aaron Judge. He's a different type of player, but he's no Aaron Judge. Got that. I'm not done with him, CWE, but I get it. I get it, man. I'm not done with him. 3-point attempt. Knocks down a 3. And gets the foul. 107.73. Got a chance of a 4-point here. Yep, drew the foul on a 3-pointer. Yeah, patient at bats today, you've seen. Yep. It's not only Devin Williams, CWE. Luke Weaver blew games too. It's not only Devin Williams. And despite that stuff, they're in first place. So he'll figure out his adjustment period. He's finding his fit here, and I think Devin Williams will be fine. It doesn't matter who blew games more. It doesn't matter. They're in first place. Well, they want to secure this win. You've seen. He'll keep his stars out there until about 3-4 minutes left. Then he'll start sitting guys. They want to secure this win so they don't have to go back to Boston. So you have to do this right now. No. It's 6:14 left in the game now, and a 3-point attempt. Just got a 3. Is that Mikal Bridges? 110.74. Yeah, Williams pitched fine. He's got plenty more time to make an impact. That's the risk that has to be taken, you see. That's the risk that has to be taken. They don't have enough bench depth. That's that good, too. And that's the other thing, too. They have to get stronger on the bench to make it easier to sit some of these guys. But, like, Towns is sitting down now, it looks like. So, he ain't going to be benched in October, CWA. Yeah, Clark's pitching tomorrow. Fried apparently has been moved from Tuesday to Sunday, according to these pitching matchups here now. Devin Williams gets better every month, and he's got 3 consecutive seasons with a sub-2 ERA. There isn't a pitcher in baseball that has that. Yeah, the bleacher creatures give him they turned their backs on him. That's fantastic. That was awesome. Yeah. Nah, they're not going to go free on short rest this early in the season. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Joe, partner in crime, New York Yankee Mania podcast right there. Yeah, Carl Anthony Towns is sitting. They're up 110-76. Let's finish it up. And they switched around the pitching matchups just seen, so maybe Yarbrough pitches Tuesday now instead of Sunday or Saturday. Be nice if Judge hit a home run. Yep. Soto chose the money and the perks, and it's all right. Ooh. And basket. 112-78 Knicks. All right. This is a more balanced team, David. It's a longer lineup. It's a more fundamentally. They just sat Anunoby too. Now they're sitting some starters. Got 4 minutes left, so um, and well, everybody's in town. All the celebs are there. This is a more fundamentally disciplined lineup, more fundamentally balanced, more athletic, more versatile. So they're better positioned to do things this year that they weren't able to do last year. That offense was very top heavy last year. It's not that way this year. It's kind of more even keeled across the board. So, and they're doing this without Cole, without Stanton, without Hill, right? And they're in first place without these guys. No, yeah. Russell Wilson's at the game. Michael Strahan has a bunch of them out there. No, no. This is a good start for the Yankees. This was a good start. And they win tomorrow, they win the series. So we'll see. Tomorrow's an afternoon game, 1 o'clock game. And they small balled this game tonight. They played small ball. Just hits, they drew walks, they walked more than they struck out. Or Don just hung in there for 5 and the bullpen, finished it off. So yeah, Goldschmidt he's just no frills, fundamentally sound player. And he gets the job done. He made an incredible defensive catch over his shoulder, heading the right field. That was awesome. Russell Williams, Yankee fan, yeah. Yep. No, it works for me too, Buckeye. Works for me too. If Judge goes yard, I'll take that. It's coming, McMahon. It's coming. The Weiner merch is that's gonna be fun. And then they can wear it at the stadiums too. Let all the fair weather fans be like, damn, where'd you get that merch, man? Some fair weather fan merch is gonna be kind of fun. 2:23 left. The Knicks are up by 32 points. 112-80. They just stole the ball. They're running the clock down, and the 3. No, didn't go through. Alonso, so yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I mean Soto's he's not a great outfielder, that's for sure. But then, like, none of these teams, the Yankees didn't trade him for his elite outfield defense. Like the Mets didn't sign up for his elite outfield defense, right? So, who's your daddy? Courtside, yeah, they're like 10 grand, Robert, on the cheapest courtside, 10 grand. Um, no surprise. And CWE and the Yankees made the right move going with Goldie instead of Christian Walker. Cashman will never get credit for that by a lot of fans, but he should. Yep. He made the right move, the Goldschmidt, and not sign Christian. I like Christian Walker, but he had a qualifying offer, and he's not playing. They didn't sign him. They didn't sign Willie Adames. He's also having a year not worth his contract either. So the Yankees made the right move here. That's kudos to Brian Cashman. He tried to get rid of DJ last year. They did. They tried to DFA him, and then Judge and Rizzo, and the other veterans protested it. I don't know if you know that, but and Stroman will be gone after this year. He's on trade wall right now, so you're not going to trade him. But they might put him on waivers. They may DFA him or something like. They may option him out. So yeah, Josh Hart, baby. 139 to go. 139 to go. And 114.81. Jacob Wilson. Personally, I'm not interested in trading Volpe, but that's just me. Let's pull up Jacob Wilson here. Jacob Wilson. He's a shortstop. Yeah, I'm not trading a shortstop for a shortstop. I wouldn't do it. Yeah. Yeah, BJ's got one more year after this year. Yes, he does. 117 left in the games. 116.81. The Knicks are up by 35 points. This is how to close out a series. They need to do it decisively, and they're doing exactly that. It's freaking fantastic. Just wait until this game is over. That way we can celebrate both wins and then go have a good night. Go enjoy a good rest of the night. Nice. Yeah. Well, under a minute left. And now they're chanting. Ooh, a three-pointer by... Who was that? I don't know who that was, but he just hit a three. 119.81. This is a great... This is how to do it, Knicks. This is how to do it, boys. All the reserves are in there. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. We got Kolek. Thank you. Kolek. It's 16 seconds to go. Looks like they're just running the ball out. The Knicks are closing it out, baby. Ben Stiller there. Lenny Kravitz there. Tracy Morgan. They're all there. Oh, yeah. Patrick Ewing. It's over. 119.81. The Knicks have won the series. They go into the Eastern Finals against the Pacers. Fantastic. Fantastic. Petruzzi's in the building. Yeah, Manhattan, the Bronx gonna be on fire tonight, baby. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Nixon, yeah, Kravitz and Ben Stiller was there, and Jerry Seinfeld. Whole bunch of them there. Tracy Morgan was sitting right next to Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. Well, exactly, Robert. Bellinger wanted to be here. Goldie wanted to be here. And they're perfect fits here. They're just perfect fits here with this team right now. And that's, to me, I say this a lot, the best player is not always the best fit. Stephen A. Smith, no surprise. If we got home court, that's good. Well, yeah, Kansas. I mean, I don't watch it like I did before, and like I used to watch Jordan all the time. So, and he is the GOAT. GOAT Knicks, baby. Spike Lee was there too. He's a big Yankee fan too. It's a good day for New York sports. It's a good day. Records are sinking. I don't know. We've talked about McMahon quite a bit, but I don't know if they're going to trade McMahon. But they would be wise to see what they can get for him because they are awful, awful. Walt Frazier, he does. Walt Frazier got that funky, funky outfits. No, he didn't. Well, he got assurances last year from the GM of the Rockies that because he didn't want to move his wife and kids during midseason, and so I mean maybe something changes now, but I don't know. Do I think the Brewers will trade for it? Eventually, yes. I do think they'll trade him, especially if they keep. I mean, what's their record? Let's see. Let's pull up standings here. And now they're 21 and 23 in fourth place, 4.5 games out. So Cubs are in first. The St. Louis Cardinals are in second. The Mets are up 2 games up in first over the Phillies. The Dodgers are up 1 game over the Padres now. So the Dodgers have overtaken first place. And then in the West, the Yankees are up. They have a 5-game lead in the AL East. Detroit has a 4.5-game lead in the Central. And Seattle has a half-game lead in the West. And that's it. And that's it. I wouldn't do it, Kenzilla. I don't think it's. I mean, Volpe's got gold gloves at second base, so it's going to be really hard to move him now. Pirates can trade a starting pitcher, but it's not going to be Paul Skeens. That's not going to happen. Jared Jones would be nice. It really depends on what you have to give up for them, but I do think they'll add a starter. But who, I don't know. I think they're going to wait and see how Luis Hill turns out before they make an aggressive run for a starting pitcher. That's what I think is going to happen. He's got a good arm, Peralta. He's got a very good arm. Yep. He threw opening day against the Yankees. He held them at bay until the Yankees kind of jumped on the bullpen. So, yeah. Brian York, Eastern Conference Finals, baby. That's right. That's right. Ben Joyce, Tommy John. Not surprised, man. There's so many pitchers going down. They're just dropping like flies, these pitchers. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's it, gang. Yankees won. Knicks won. It's a good night. Let's go enjoy. Let's celebrate. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Just celebrate both teams winning. Well, I wouldn't move Hill, Jack, but that's just me. But we'll see. We will see. Hill's got a big arm. And I hope he stays healthy. I really do. Yeah, relievers are throwing gas. Like Mason Miller, a couple other guys are throwing gas. Super gas. It's like Aroldis Chapman has 3 or 4 guys now throwing 105 with him. So, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. Again, go enjoy the rest of your night. I want to thank you all for coming on. Hit the like button. Peace and love to all. We'll be back tomorrow. Afternoon game. Yankees, Mets. Let's go. Peace.